What's up, y'all? It's been a really long time since I've made a video. Maybe a couple years even. I don't know. Currently out in Denver. Um, I went to two different rehabs. I went to one rehab for sex addiction, which for me was mostly porn addiction. It was taking over my life, that and pills. I was unable to function in bed, watching porn, taking pills, unable to work. So I went to a 45-day program, and then after that, I spent 5 months at a place in Colorado, a men's program. Both were men's programs, and I've learned a lot. I've changed a lot, and right now I'm deciding between staying out here. There's a housing offer and a job offer I have. I do have a car too, and I'm also deciding between going back to Chicago and staying with my folks and kind of resetting out there. Um, I still deal with suicidal ideation pretty much 24/7. My moods are all over the place. It's something I struggle with. I can go from feeling like I woke up this morning feeling as dark as possible, like just full of dread and depression and feeling miserable and like I was dying. And then I got up and started to move a little energy and just packed a few things. I'm staying with a friend right now. Um, had this mushroom coffee and I feel a little better, a little lighter. Um, Something I struggle with a lot is, what do I do? I'll be sitting alone and this existential feeling comes over me of like, now what? Now what? Now what? And that's something that I've been really struggling with, and that's actually a big reason behind the suicidality, is just this feeling of like, what am I doing here? And then this feeling of overwhelming responsibility and freedom and like not knowing what to do with my energy, not knowing how to build a life, feeling like a child. And it has brought about the utmost level of shame. And I think that's why I'm making this video. I just want to get it off my chest. It's been a long time since I made a video, but like, I struggle to grow up. I'm 36 years old and I still want to be, Carl Jung calls it the puer aeternus, the eternal child. I just want to be taken care of. I just want to be dependent. I don't want to grow up. I don't want to take responsibility. I don't want to make decisions. I feel, like I said, like a child, and I think it's from trauma, from all the bullying I experienced that trapped me at a certain age. And I often feel like I'm somewhere between 6 and 12. And it's just fucking hard. It's like I either feel extremely connected and alive, or I feel horribly anxious and dead and like I don't want to be here. There's like no in between. It's definition of bipolar for sure. I'm on some meds that may or may not be helping. I'm not sure. Um, but it's a daily struggle to want to be on this planet. And I know I'm not alone. I know that a lot of people deal with this. I know that there's a lot of people that are suicidal in different ways for different reasons. My reason is different than your reason. For me, as I said, it's confusion about what to do here, feeling overwhelmed by responsibility and not wanting to be with life. And then just like all this pain and turmoil up here. I feel like I have so much pain and grief. And I also feel like I've gotten so far disconnected from myself. Like recently we've been watching, my friend has a daughter, and we've been watching like The Little Mermaid and Aladdin. And I really come alive when I watch those movies, because when I was a kid, I was very much like singing and dancing. And I feel like I've lost that. And like, it feels like I'm too far away from that essence, and I don't know how to connect back to that part of me, especially when my survival needs are barely getting met right now. And I'm like, how do I fucking build a life? And it just feels like too much, and I just want to give up. But yet, I'm still here. I'm making this video. You can probably tell I'm feeling pretty depressive today. I just want to like lay in bed and listen to music. Um, but I have to decide like within the next day or two if I'm staying out here, if I'm going back to Chicago. Um, I don't know why I'm so afraid to grow up. It, yeah, it's heavy. I'm doing my best to like be kind to myself and also be firm, because I know there's a lot of bullshit with addiction and delusion and denial, and I've been a hardcore addict my whole life. You know, it hasn't always been like obvious things like alcohol or marijuana, although it was marijuana for like 6-7 years, and then it turned into porn. It was porn and weed for a long time, and then it was drinking, and but the core of it is avoidance. It's escapism. It's I don't want to be here, and I can't seem to quit that. And my therapist recently said, he's like, if you don't handle this, it's gonna kill you. Like he said, I'm genuinely worried about suicide, and so am I. This morning when I woke up, I was like, I can't do this. Like I think this might be it. I was like scrambling, you know. Feels good to talk. I might just keep recording videos. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything else to say. I've gained like 35 pounds in rehab. I'm a little thicker than I used to be, but I'm stronger too. Done a lot of hiking and yoga and lifting, and intermittently. But all right, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm just gonna post this and comment below if you resonate. I'm hopefully gonna keep posting some videos more frequently just to share my experience. Wow, I feel really depressed. I sound depressed, don't I? All right, bye for now.